learn. All right, RockStars, before we get into our 5 jumps with Miss Stevie, we're gonna warm up our ankles. Now this warm up is gonna be classic. It's what you see in every ballet class that you've ever taken, so let's get started. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a bar supporting me, but if you're able to do this without any help at all, feel free to do it, challenge yourself. So we're gonna start by doing popovers. We're gonna force arch our right foot, then switch to our left, and you're gonna do this 8 times. 6, 7, 8, and then we're gonna do roll-ups. So we're gonna plie, we're gonna pop our heels up, going into a forced arch position, keeping our ankles together. You're gonna rise up, and then lower down. You're gonna do that 4 times. I'll just do it one more time for you. Popping over, squeezing, lifting, and lowering, and then you're gonna do the reverse of that. So we're gonna come up high into an elevate. Again, forcing our ankles together, forced arch over, heels down, then straighten one more time. Elevate, forced arch, heels down, knees straighten. Remember, control, control, control. You don't want to be going through these movements super fast because you're going to lose your hip placement, your core placement, and your shoulder placement.
All right, now we're going to take everything that we just applied in parallel into first position, because the next 5 jumps we're going to be doing is either in first position or 5th position, aka a turned out position. Let's start in our first position. Do not force your turnout. We're gonna pop over 8 times. I'm gonna show you 4 of them. Popping over our right foot, making sure we're not putting all that weight in our pinky toe, but applying it to our first 3 toes. Then I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna switch over to the left, and then to the right, and then to the left again 8 times. Now we're gonna do some popovers. So I'm going to plie, I'm gonna forced arch, I'm gonna rise up, and I'm gonna control down. One more time for you guys. Plie, forced arch, rise up, and lower 4 times. Now we're gonna reverse it. Going up to an elevate, forced arch, heels down, then straighten. One more time. Elevate, forced arch, heels down, then straighten. Again, you're gonna do that 4 times, and then you should be ready to go. We've warmed up our feet, and we've warmed up our ankles and our calves. So let's take it to Miss Stevie.
Sauté. Sauté is your basic jump. It means to jump. So let's start. Start in first position. You're gonna take a demi-plie. You're gonna jump high in the air with straight legs and pointed toes. Make sure you land in plie on both feet and straighten up. Number 2, changement. It means the change of feet. Start in 5th position. Take your plie. Jump straight high in the air. Legs are straightened, feet are pointed. At the very peak, you're going to switch your feet and land in 5th position plie. Third jump is assemblé. It means join together. You're gonna start in 5th position. You're gonna brush your back leg and jump high at the same time with coming together in susu and land in 5th position plie. The 4th jump, glissade. It means to glide. You take off on both feet and land on one foot. Just like an assemblé, you're gonna plie and brush your back foot. However, you're not switching your feet. So when you brush your back foot, you're gonna glide, jump high in the air, land on it, and then land with the same foot you started with in 5th position plie. The 5th jump is jeté. It means to be thrown. You're gonna start off on 2 feet and land on 1 foot. You're gonna start in 5th position. You're going to brush your back leg, jump high in the air, pointed toes in a susu position, land on that foot, and land with your back leg in coupe. And that is your 5 jumps for today. Thanks for joining me. See you later. I opened RockStar because I wanted to give back from all the knowledge and education I inherited and learned from growing up and working in the industry that you know, having good morals and working hard and having good ethics in business and relationships, that you could still accomplish everything that you want. And I had a different philosophy than other studios across the country, in the sense of to come in and have fun and be more family environment and engaging and welcoming. But also, it's okay to not become a professional dancer. We cater to both aspects. If there's dancers who want to become professional, we'll support you. And then there's dancers who want to become a doctor, social worker, janitor, plumber, we'll support that too. So I just wanted to be more welcoming and be more about the art, not necessarily what you see on reality TV. So I started dancing at the age of 2 in my local recreation department. Remember those days, it was very fun. And then I also did gymnastics, but then I realized I loved being in front of a mirror, being in front of people and performing. So I've been dancing since 2, and man, what, am I 36 now? So that's 34 years. Did it all through junior high, high school, did dual teams, high school, school team, studio team, traveled, did as much commercial work, dancing work as I could, and then I moved to LA for my undergrad and auditioned and auditioned and auditioned all the time and got some parts, didn't get some parts, but you know, I met a lot of people, worked with a lot of people, and I kept training. That's the key. Keep training. Doesn't matter where you're at in life, you're never better than the next person. I remember taking at Hollywood Dance Center, and I was in the little kids class because I just got done rehabbing my injury, and it didn't matter. It was getting my strength back to where I was. So yeah, I've been dancing and visit people in New York and Vegas and Texas and all kinds of places. You can see it on YouTube, I guess. My absolute favorite genres of dance is jazz and hip hop, but don't get me wrong, I do love ballet, I do love tap, I love musical theater, lyrical, tumbling, love ballroom. But jazz, because I always wanted to be like Paula Abdul or Janet Jackson growing up. Like, they had the best moves, the best music, and I love the fun, fast-paced, the songs are gonna make you feel good. Not that I don't love singing slow songs and feeling the move, but I'm always about having a good time on the dance floor. Just like anyone else, even us teachers, professional dancers, retirees, COVID-19 was an awakening for everybody. It's been very difficult. Grateful for the technology age that we're in today, because growing up we didn't have this kind of technology, but I feel it's also a double-edged sword. I'm not the biggest fan of technology and dancing online. I love engaging with students in person and being able to work with them. Grateful for it, for being online, but I miss people. And it's even hard for us adults to handle it sometimes. But honestly, we are grateful that we had it, but I'm grateful that we're also open. Yes, be yourselves. Do not be afraid to be yourself. There's always a quote that I live by, and I always put it in our program. It's find out who you are and do it on purpose, and it's by Miss Dolly Parton, out of all people. And I think it's the best quote, because social media is not real. It's not. You're real. You're human. You have the heart, you have the skin, you have everything. And connecting with people in person is the best value versus online. So my best advice is just be you. And even if you're figuring it out, be you. So you mess up, whatever. Pick yourself up and keep going. But the whole timid and like, oh, I don't want to do this, or I don't want to like show off in front of people. You're in dance. You're supposed to shine and show off and express who you are. So do it.